You feel powerful, a demigod capable of single-handedly annihilating hordes of bloodthirsty demonic creatures. The desire to unleash a torrent of attacks upon your enemies and use your powers grows as the ferocity of the monsters surrounding you intensifies. They are powerless against your weapons, your abilities, and your chains that allow you to fly across the arena and tear them apart. They are powerless against your immortality. Dead Hook, developed by Joy Wei and released today on June 29, puts you in the shoes of Adam, a space soldier who, thanks to a special armor capable of resurrecting him, is called upon to confront hordes of demons that are infesting and destroying the planet. The solution is simple: eliminate them all to the last one. If all these vaguely remind you of Doom, you're not far off, as even the game's cover has blatantly copied its design. But let's see it more as a tribute to the most frenetic shooter of all time. In Dead Hook, you can use a powerful arsenal of weapons that you can further upgrade by purchasing higher levels or activating amulets that affects your abilities. For example, increasing your maximum health or the damage inflicted with various weapons. And that's not all. In the war against Hell, you can also use powers such as a powerful shockwave that stuns and suspends enemies, rendering them defenseless. You have two chains that extend from your arms, serving as both a means of locomotion, allowing you to move quickly from one point to another in the arena, and a way to deliver the final blow to enemies, similar to Doom's Glory Kill. And finally, when you have slaughtered enough enemies and your homicidal fury is charged, you can unleash two laser blades with an instant death effect on anything they touch. And after each death inflicted with this deadly weapon, you can instantly teleport to the next enemy and repeat the action until the charge of the blades is depleted. It is a roguelike game that randomly generates arenas, and at the end of each arena, you have the option to choose between two different paths. There are various arena modes: kill all enemies, survive against the horde for a limited time, kill a specific special enemy, and much more. At the end of the battle, you receive an upgrade, a new weapon, or something else. During the approximately 20 arena journey, you will return to the Sanctuary, when you can purchase or upgrade your weapons and catch your breath. I mentioned that you are immortal, but that doesn't mean reaching the final wave will be easy. Your immortality actually stems from a power of the suit that teleports you back to the ship when you are about to die, forcing you to start again from the first arena. However, on the ship, you can unlock additional enhancements that will make your next playthrough a bit easier. You can increase your maximum health, resistance to damage, energy recovery speed, blade recharge rate, and much more. Despite being a standalone exclusive, Dead Hook doesn't require a powerful graphic card to be appreciated. The level of detail on the weapons is excellent, with reflections, taxillations, and animations of the mechanical parts. The enemy models are also well crafted, and up close you can appreciate many details on their bodies. Their attacks offer good lightning effects, and the dismemberment effects provide various animations, all with a frame rate that is truly impressive for such a frenetic game and in standalone. There may be some slight drops in those moments when you have a substantial group of enemies in front of you and you fire a weapon with an area effect, such as a shotgun or a grenade launcher. In this case, the graphical effects constrain the headset's chipset for a few moments. The environments vary, sometimes small arenas, other times large spaces with obstacles and laser to avoid, spectacular caves with flowing lava, or vast area trapped in ice. They may not be rich in details, but in the heat of the battle you won't even notice. After all, something had to be sacrificed somewhere. Reaching the last arena is no easy task. Battles doesn't last long, but they are grueling. You have to keep moving constantly, and there are a couple of boss fights that will keep you highly engaged. As a roguelike game, each time you start from scratch, you won't face the same sequence of arenas, enemies and situations. Therefore, the game constantly changes. However, if you are particularly skilled and manage to complete all the arenas in a single playthrough, you should be able to reach the end of the game in a couple of hours. But the strong point of that hook is not the duration, but the replayability. Constantly launching yourself from one end of the arena to the other with the chains, being surrounded 360 degrees by enemies, not only on the horizontal plane but also vertically, and the speed of combat make this game one of the most immersive and engaging experience. You truly feel at the center of the action, and you have to physically move continuously if you want to survive. As a fan of the Doom series and its reboot, I can only appreciate the excellent Death Hook, which has allowed me to relive the thrilling battles to the last drop of blood, with clear references to the monumental Doom Eternal, through the presence of these grappling hooks that allow you to unleash your fury in brutal and extreme aerial combat. Technically solid, with few bugs and robust gameplay mechanics. Among the pros, excellent technical performance for a standalone game, continuous variation, and the wide range of weapons and upgrades. On the other side, there are a couple of bugs that may require game restarts, limited boss fights, and irrelevant story. I leave you with a few seconds of Death Hook gameplay. Thanks for watching the complete video. Like, subscribe, and continue to follow. Support the channel by using the super thanks button. That's all from Ben. See you next time, and see ya in VR. Have fun, riff raff.